Oh, the son of Crusade, Clifton Stud. Well done to all the owners here. And I see Michelle Narek, Mr. Petzer, Riverland, and congratulations to the River as well. So the gentleman that takes care of this individual, his name is Patrick, and Patrick is blown away because his horse has come through today to win. Well done to you, Patrick. 2,000 Rand, Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. Congratulations to Patrick. He's had to wait for a while, but he's managed to be rewarded today. Talking about being rewarded, Tony, how's your mood? How's everything?
Yeah, D's not too bad. Previous one bled quite badly, so that wasn't too good word for word. Yeah, it's the way it goes. He's never shown anything. His form's always been very consistent, and that's what he does. That's why racing's a tough game, D's.
Yep. Coming back to this race, I see you run first and fourth. Good run from Cupid Song as well. But this individual, he's put that last start behind him.
Yeah, it was 7 furlong, and he pulled really hard, D's, and it's most probably the maximum of his ability. You know, I think he's a 1,200 meter specialist, but he could most probably win 1,000 any given day. You just got to. The difficulty with Dandolo is you don't know which Dandolo is going to arrive at the track. You know, he's very quirky, difficult horse to work with, and so you're never quite sure. But if you go back in his best runs, you know, he has run in some good company and performed well. So he's definitely got the stability. Problem is today he's won easily. He'll go up 6-7 points and he'll struggle. But to my partners, Gerard de Rouville, Michelle Narak and Greg Petz, I'm delighted. I know Gerard's been thinking we should maybe turn it up with him, but you know, when a horse earns every second or third start, it's hard to give them up if they're reasonably sound. And I've always thought he might be a little better on the grass, notwithstanding he won his maiden on the poly. And well done to Peter Blythe who bred him, and well done to my staff, Sharon and Danielle. You know, they're putting in a lot of hard effort at home, and they're seeing how difficult it can be when the horses don't run that well, and when you have all these little niggles here and there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's great for them as well.
It must be, you know, tremendous when you get back home every day, you know, to have these conversations on what's happening at the stable yard.
Now, especially my daughter Dee, she's got me under ride all the time. I think you should do this. I think we should do that. This worked too hard. This didn't work enough.
Talking about, you know, Summerveld, you know, with all the traffic and all now you're experiencing, how are you guys managing it?
Yeah, no, I think we manage it pretty well, Dees. There's not too much wrong with Summerveld. It's been a challenge moving all the trainers from Ashburton to Summerveld in a short space of time. We did quite a bit of renovation to some of the very old stables as well, and we've got the most number of visitors we've ever had in one that I can remember for a long time.
Yes.
So it's rather crowded, Summerveld, and the hostel's pretty full, but I think everyone's reasonably happy, and the tracks are holding up well.
Well, all the best. Give my best to the girls. You know, I think they deserve the big mention here with this fella.
Yeah, this is for them.
Well done, Tony. Muzi, you know, Tony was mentioning it's hit and miss with this horse. Sometimes the wrong horse could come to the track. Other days the right horse comes. But today it was the right horse that came to the course, because you're giving him a perler. You're giving him a very confident ride.
Thank you very much. He's a lovely horse with a lot of potential. But as you know, we're dealing with animals, and he's a very quirky horse. You got to ride him right. And I think today, you know, I won on him on that GTH meeting. Doesn't like to be bullied, and I just got to know him, getting a better relationship with him. And I think he's in a handicap where he'll be very competitive, because he does have ability. I think we should just keep him over a sprint. And today, with the hot tempo they went, he was traveling quite comfortably. So I think we can also look at 1,000 with him. And but win full of merit. He deserved the win, and Mr. Rivelin's been patient with him, and Mr. Narek and Mr. Pizza. So just thanks for their patience, and they were rewarded.
Last two races, where can you help us?
Well, I'm not riding in the last, and in the next race, my horse had a 48 rating, stand to be corrected, went up to, I think, 56. So you can't give confidence to the public on horses like that.
Well, Muzi Yeni brings power to racehorses, and Stone Stammer bring power to your product.
Yes, they're great guy, great team, and I'm privileged to be sponsored by them. They came where I had a bit of mayhem, and now he's going to reap the reward of having many winners. Obviously, the quality of rides hasn't been great of late, but we make the most of it.
How's your mood been after that enforced layoff? You come back running?
Yeah, well, you know, there's two sides to a story, and I'm not going to be apologetic about my side of the story, but I really want to say grateful to the trainers that do give me opportunities and take my talent and respect it.
You want to end the season off with a bang. Have you found a July horse for Muzieni?
Probably, but I think Mace Roberts was got a special horse.
Yeah, you think that for all the punters listening to Muzieni's tip for this year's Hollywoodbets Durban July, you think it's Striker and Mace on See It Again?
Obviously, my only concern is I don't know if the 3-year-olds can carry 58, but to me in the race, he's the classiest horse in the race.
That's the horse that you'd want to ride. If I said Muzieni, which horse would you want to be on?
Yes, 100% decent. Let me go away.
Well played. That's Muzieni. I always like having a chat with him and catching up. And 2-7 and no, let's get this right. 2-7, 10 and 5 was the result here. Race number 6. 2 more to go. And Hollywoodbets Greyville, races 7 and 8.